Well, good morning, everybody. It is 2nd of October, yes, and it's about 8:30. I have left a day early for my trip to Tamworth, and at the moment I am at Dorrigo National Park. This is where I wanted to go the other week. I wanted to show you something, so I'm here now. I left home about 25 past 7, round about that, and I've already had a pit stop at Bellingen. Leaving home and leaving nearly all of my babies, it was hard. I had a bit of a cry. I was only going to bring one, which was Blossom. But as you've seen the thumbnail, I actually also brought Claire, and they also brought Alexa, and I also brought Garfield. Oh, it was hard leaving them. The main reason I was only going to bring Blossom because she's got her own bed, so she's okay, and I brought her bed. So I'm here. It is a beautiful sunny day. There's a bit of a breeze, maybe a bit nippy, so I might have to put a coat on. So I'm going, there is something here I wanted to show you last time, is absolutely a beautiful place. You'll see something better than what I showed in my last video when I tried to get here, but I couldn't because of the fire. So this is it. Yeah. I'm not in a rush to get to Tamworth. I'm stopping at Armidale, which is probably about an hour and a half from where I am now. Once I leave here, this park, I will actually do a bit of filming. The town of Dorrigo is not very far from where I am at the moment. It's a bit windy, so I'm going, as I said, I'm going to have to wear a jacket. I'll leave my babies in the car because I want to concentrate on showing you around this little area here. Winter time, this place freezes. It doesn't snow, but they do probably get a lot of frost and all that because it is cold. But at the moment, it's beautiful from what I can tell. Because I'm inside, I haven't got out yet. Although I had to get out of Bellingen because I had to go for a pit stop. And, you know, it's a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to this few days. The reason I wanted to leave a day early is because I want to spend more time around Tamworth because it's probably the only time I'll get to go there. And I've discovered again last night that Pride Day in Tamworth, this is the very first one. So it looks like they're going to have it every year, and it's a good time of year. Hopefully it's not too cold. I am going to be the first one to arrive for this. Hopefully, I'm not quite sure if the walkway's open. They've got a walkway, and I'll show you. I will start filming when I get out towards there where I'm going. So at the moment, I'll see you when I turn. Oh, I know who you want to see. Garfy. Garfy, 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 Garfy. Garfy's here. Here's little Garfield. Here's little Garfield. He had to, I could not leave him behind. We all know that. Where I'm staying in the guest house, I think I've told you, I think I might have mentioned, I don't know, is 34 rooms. It's owned by a single mum and her daughter, who's 9 years old. So I think she's going to love my babies. It's going to be a good weekend. I am going to mix with finally part of the LGBTQI community, which I've never done much of it in the past. I have been to lady dances years ago up on the Gold Coast. That's about as far as I went to coming here to a day. The Pride Day is not just for the members of the LGBTQI community. It's also in welcome to their family and their friends and to anyone who wants to join in to celebrate. It's celebration of everyone. I reckon Pride is who we are, no matter who you identify as, whether you're heterosexual, bisexual, homosexual, whatever you are. You should be proud of who you are. It does not just, for me, it's not just to the LGBTQI community. That is a mouthful saying that. And if you want to know what the LGBTQI stands for, just ask me in the comments what it stands. Maybe I will actually explain in another video while I'm away. And yeah, so I think I will go and see what's happening out here, and we'll go and have a look where I want to show you. So we'll be back in a minute. Bye. Ah! Garfield, that's naughty. You're scaring Mum. Sorry, I hope you didn't get seasick. Okay, I'll see you in a tick, and I'll be turning around the other way. Okay? Garfield's having the rest. Well, I'm back. It is cold. I mean, it is cold. I've got 2 jumpers on, and I've got a scarf. Oh, good, no one's out here. I'm glad it's a beautiful day. Because then we can see the magnificent view that you are going to see. I've got my flannelette shirt on, I've got my big coat on, and I've got a scarf. Because getting out of that car was absolutely, it is cold. And we are in spring. I don't wonder if they get much summer here. I should have brought a beanie. I didn't bring my beanie. Oh my God, look at this. It is cold. I'd hate to be in the winter. No one's here. This is, oh my God. Look at this. This is Dorrigo National Park. I'm glad this is good. Well, guys, I'm heading back now to send the camera. I thought I'd do it coming back from there. That is cold here. I haven't been this cold in a long time, especially going outside. When I'm home, I don't go overnight time when it's cold, but here, oh my God. I'll turn you around so you can see coming up, back, moving to the walk. So there we are, we're coming back into the walk. It's, oh, it is cold. I'm so glad it's sunny. There's supposed to be walkways around here. And I'm so glad there's no one here. Otherwise, I'm a bit iffy about doing it. But sometime when I want to say something, there is something I want to show you outside here. This shop, the shops and that don't open till 9 o'clock. Yeah, actually there is a walking path. And there's something out here. I might turn you around. What's down here? Oh, you can walk down further into the... Oh, you really get into the rainforest. I'm not going to go walking. Look at this. I don't too much walking because I think I've said before in other videos, I've got bad feet. There is something I want to show you out the front here. I will actually turn the camera around so that I can view it so I know that I'm viewing it properly. I'm glad they had this gate open. My hair's a mess. Well, I had that little jaunt out on the skywalk. Oh, it is cold. I know I have been here with, you know, that other person. That's the last time I've been here. But there's something up here that I want to show you that's on the wall. Nice and early. There's not many people here. Yeah. Oh, but it's cold. I mean, it's cold. So I'll stop this. Oh, the shop's open. Is it 9 o'clock already? Must be. And I'll film something up here. Hang on. This is on the wall. And I can't pronounce it. It's an Aboriginal word. It's the Aboriginal people in this area. This is all done out of tiles and different things. These people do amazing work. Little tiles. There's something else around here. A big photo. That. Look at that. I might come to the shop and see what they got in there. Must be 9 o'clock. I'll stop the video and I'll see what's going on. Okay, see ya. Okay guys, I'm in the car and the temperature is 14 degrees here in Dorrigo. 14. It was only 20 when I left Coffs. So I'm going to video now going through Dorrigo, which I wanted to do last time. I've got plenty of time. I can't really get to my accommodation till 2ish or after, so I've got 5 hours. So I think I'm about maybe an hour and a half to Armidale, which is my next stop. I'm going to have a look around and see what's at Armidale, have a look, do a bit of shop. I need to get some things I couldn't get in Coffs yesterday. And have lunch and just see what Armidale has got. But I'm going to film you going through Dorrigo. Now we chuck a left. As you see, it's a beautiful sunny day as you've seen before. And they got milk. This is cattle country. I'm not quite sure if it's dairy cow or beef cow. Beef as in cows that they send off to the markets for us to eat. I shouldn't say that, but I don't eat a lot of meat, really. But I eat chicken. I have ham with my salads and that. But at the moment, anything else I don't eat. It's just because the prices and it's so expensive. I just don't feel like it. As I said, the prices are expensive. But this is, I know when I come up this time, I actually drove past the entrance because I forgot where it was, because I haven't been here for a while. But it's a beautiful drive. It took an hour to get here from Coffs, but it just didn't seem that long. Maybe because I had my music going. I'll stop it. But I can't have my music going with this, otherwise I will get a nice little email from YouTube saying that I had copyright material in it. Well, you know what? I'm not going to get another email because I did start the video, then I had the music playing, so I had to stop and start, turn the music down and turn it off. But I think once I get through Dorrigo, I'll just see if there's anything. There's probably nothing out here because it's probably dry because they've come through winter. I'm not quite sure if they've had any rain over here, like we have in Coffs. We've had such amazing rain in Coffs. It had been pelting down on the roof. Yeah. I missed a phone call from the real estate lady yesterday, and she sent me a text to ring her when I can. So I rang her straight away. she's spoken to a landlord about something, and the new landlord, he takes over on the 4th of October, and it seems like he wants me to pay the rent straight to him. So I thought that's okay, I could do that. He'll just have to, well, he wants to meet me. Well, I would love to meet him as well, because he said that I can stay there as long as I like, which is good, because that's what I intend to do. It is my home. I was a bit worried the other day about something, and I thought I might have to leave. But I don't, which is good, because thinking of leaving was it Wednesday night? It was one night. It was Tuesday night. It was really, every time I thought about leaving, I just break down crying, because I did not want to leave it is my home. It's, I think, the first place I've felt like since I've been in Coffs that it actually is a home, because only me and my babies. Now this is Dorrigo. This is the road going into Dorrigo. It's a nice little country town, as you'll see. It is a beautiful place. Just cold at the moment. Oh, better go this way. Can't go. Now here we are, Reborn and Armadale. That's where I'm going. I just follow the road. Now this is Armadale. Sorry, not Armadale. Dorrigo. There's not much at the moment, because it's just gone 9 o'clock, and I'll go up the main. This is streets. I'll just turn the clock around. Little shop, they got binnies. They did have a lolly shop here. Dorrigo sweet shop. Yes, it's just there. She called it a sweet shop. It's a lolly shop. There's nothing much here. It's a beautiful little town. It's pity it's so far out of Coffs. Because, you know, I think this is the kind of town, I love living in Coffs, but I would love a smaller community where it's not so busy, somewhere where things are nice and easy to walk to. There's not much out here. I'll just chuck a Yui. Nothing coming. You know, just a nice little country town. But there are nice little other country towns too. I remember when we were kids, we used to play this game called Boy Girl Fruit Town. Well, you have to have a pen and paper, and you draw up your 4 columns as Boy Girl Fruit Town. And what would happen, someone would say to someone, you say go, and they would say the alphabet in their mind, and the other person will stop. Whatever letter they came to, you would have to figure out something from a boy's name, a girl's name, a fruit, and a town of that letter. And if you had a same answer as someone else, you would get 5 points. If you had a different answer, you would get 10. And the crazy thing is, when it comes to D, I know I used to always put Dorrigo. I don't know why. I don't know where I actually heard of Dorrigo when I was a kid, but I would put Dorrigo. It's an IGA, Independent Grocery of Australia. It's IGA. Now we're heading out. As I said, it's about an hour and a half to Armadale. I won't video that long, because I probably won't have a long video. I didn't bring my computer, because I didn't want to have that. I don't really need it. I brought my thumb drive, and I'm going to transfer the videos and photos and that onto the thumb drive, so that I can, when I get home, then when I can get into it, and then I'll fix the videos up then. So I'm looking forward to this, especially it's going to be cold out there. Armadale's 125 kilometres. Yes, 125. So it could be probably an hour and a half, I reckon. So it's 9:11 a.m. at the moment. So I should be there about 10:30ish. It depends on what I do in between. The place looks nice and green out here. I haven't been out this way in a few years. No, it wasn't with that person, it was the other person, another person. And yeah, so I know before I went to the car yesterday, I went to the Subway to actually get a drink because it's the only place in the plaza that sells sparkling water. And I don't like plain water. Sometimes I feel like a sparkling water because it's got the air bubbles in it and you can get the fizziness without all the sugar and all the other junk that goes into soft drinks. And talking to the girl in there, she said, usually I have my card, but this time I had cash, just because I'd only getting a drink. And we were talking, I said I was going to Armadale, she not to Tamworth, she really said yes. I said, I think all these women should take it easy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Is it birdie? Can I beat him? Oh. As I said earlier, one thing I'm good at doing is repeating myself. I used to always do it when I was a kid, and I would do it without realising it. And I got to clean the phone. When I get to Armadale, I'll get some cloths and clean my phone. I forgot to bring some. So I would repeat myself, and I would all say, oh, you already said that. But now I realise I say, oh, I've already said that, but I'm saying it again. Another thing, when I was little, I used to stutter. And of course, my family, especially my siblings, they used to tease me because I would stutter. When I was down way at Hill for Life, I'm not quite sure when it was, but we're in the kitchen, not the dining room, and the lounge room, and Liz was talking, and she did what she wanted to do, and she wanted to ask any questions. And when it came to, I asked a question about stuttering. Is stuttering like something to do with, like with childhood trauma? And she said she doesn't know. She said, what do you think to me? I said, I don't know. But I've outgrown the stuttering. I no longer stutter. Yeah, mate, I was here first. The funny part now is this car has got Queensland number plates. I'm in New South Wales. So this car has got Queensland number plates. So people will think I'm a Queenslander. They'll say, Darren, Queenslanders. Oh, this is a beautiful part of the world. Absolutely beautiful. You've seen the view of the walkway is absolutely beautiful. The hills, the valleys, and it is amazing. If I can get to another lookout somewhere, as I said, I'm not quite sure what's coming out here, I will stop and do some more video out there and just show you this beautiful part of the world. Coming home, I probably won't be doing any video because I'll be coming, because I have the cars got to be back by 4 o'clock on Monday. So I want to be home before that so I can unpack the car and that. One thing I'm going to do without, I missed it yesterday, but I didn't bother me, is Bold and Beautiful. So I won't be able to catch up either. I will, I'll miss something about what's happened, but I'll soon catch up once I get back into it. But I'm just going to enjoy these few days away, enjoying who I am, finally being in some kind of environment where we are who we are, and it's just going to be amazing. I'm 62, I've never been to an event like this. Well, there's nothing really, haven't been anywhere where I've been that I could go to something like this. So the event, it's all day, starts at 10 and goes to 4. There's music, which I'm going to love. Not quite sure what music. I actually did see a bit of music on the Facebook page for this, but it was a rapper, and I'm not into that kind of stuff. I just don't get it. So if it's that, I'll just go somewhere else. I brought a supply of pickies, my pickies. There should be a Subway at Armidale. If there's not, there's something wrong with them. I'll get the Subway for lunch. Well, I could get some chicken, but I enjoy my Subway. So I get some points on. I got the other day when I got my Subway, I wanted to get my points up to where I could get another free lunch, and the girl talked me into using my points, so I used my points. So it only cost me $6 for my sub and my drink. Not my sub, my wrap and my drink. It was good. As I said earlier, if I get to a lookout, I will pull over and have a look. Johnson's Road, no. 116 k's to Armidale. Armidale has a big, what I know about Armidale is it has a big university. A lot of people go there for uni. In my day, I'm doing what they used to. In my day, going to uni was nothing I ever thought of. When I finished school, I finished school. I just didn't want to go on and learn anymore. I think maybe I didn't put myself down. Maybe I felt like I didn't really have the maybe the ability to go any further. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I left school, so I just took jobs that came up. Like my first job, I worked at a place called the Egg and I, that South Tweed Heads is, as you said, eggs. They had this, I don't know how much room they had, but it was just chickens in these cages. Back then there was no free range chickens and all. And there was a shop, I worked in the shop, and we used to stuff the chickens and cook the chickens. And the one thing I learned that check out the cash registers didn't like me. I could never work them properly. Excuse me. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Oh, that's shocking. That is shocking. I sound terrible. Oh, shocking, shocking, shocking. Well, because I can't play me music when I'm videoing, what am I going to do? To stop the video camera, I'm going to have to get off. I can't stay. Of course, we've got a bit of winding road. I don't want to take my eyes off the road. Take your hands on the wheel. Keep your dirty eyes on the road ahead. We're having fun, sitting in the back street, kissing and a hugging with Fred. If I find somewhere to pull over, I will pull over and stop the video, because I don't want to do too much videoing. Because I'm not quite sure. I suppose I could just let it go and I could add some music to it, but then I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But then I could actually take the music out. I don't know. I play the best music when I'm driving. I don't know if I told you before, but I have a thumb drive, and the cars I get now, they've got a USB port where I can put my thumb drive into there, and it's got my music. I have got the best music. I have got Bay City Rollers, David Essex. I think I've got Kiss as well. I have got Buddy Holly. I have got, who sings Angelo? Brotherhood of Man. What else have I got? Sean Cassidy. Helen Reddy. I'm trying to think of who. I think I've got Donny Osmond, Marie Osmond. I've got a big variety from the 70s and 80s of the best music. I don't like listening to the radio because all you get is talking, or you get news and you get songs that you don't like. So I just play my own. And I don't know what's going on in the world because I don't listen to music, to the radio. I don't listen to watch the news. I don't like that. And it's just not my cup of tea. I don't want to know what's going on unless it's something that I really want to know. Sometimes on the news they let us know what's coming up to the news, but anything that's good, the good news is always at the end of it, and you've got to watch the whole news to watch it. That's how they get you in, to watch it. So I don't watch it. Usually at 5 o'clock, I watch whatever. I might put on an episode of All Saints. I might do some YouTubing, watch some YouTube videos, or if there's something on Life Channel with those flipping out and all that, the renovation homes and that, I will watch that. But otherwise I don't watch it. It's an hour and a half I fill in before I watch Neighbours. Neighbours finish a bit after 7, then I have my shower, and I'm going to miss I'm watching this show at the moment. It is so amazing. It is a singing show. It's called The Masked Singer, M-A-S-K-E-D, Singer. It's these people who are dressed up in these costumes of some animal, and they sing. And they've got 4 judge people there, and they've got to actually figure out who the person who is singing. And I tell you, trying to figure out who is singing it is amazing. It is hard. And when they do, they only unmask one of a night. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. So I wonder if I can get it tonight while I'm there. Hopefully, because I have to wait till next week. Because it's only on 3 nights a week. Yeah, it is. I love singing shows, and some of them, they're amazing. One was, I think, was the first night. The second night last week was cricketer, Brett Lee, I think his name was a cricketer. He was singing, beautiful voice. The first night was a lady called Gretel Colleen, I think it is, Gretel, whatever. And she used to host Big Brother here in Australia years ago. And no one knew it was her. But last night was the one they unveiled was Nikki Webster. Nikki Webster, we know her from the 2000 Olympics here in Australia. She was a little girl at the opening ceremony. If you watch the Olympic Games over there, wherever in America, the 2001's Nikki Webster was the blonde-haired girl who sang. Now she's grown up. This is 19 years later. She's grown up and she's got 2 kids, and people are shocked because all they remember of little Nikki Webster was from the 2000 Olympics. And she was dressed as an alien. And one of the, Danny McNogue was one of the ones there. We weren't judging, they just had to try and guess who they were. And she actually guessed this one because she went home, and of course they sang last week as well. She went home and she said it was Nikki Webster. She had a look of Nikki Webster, did a search, and Nikki, one of her albums, she had a picture of an alien. And that's how she knew it was her. It is a great show. They're dressed as animals. There's a unicorn, there's a rhino, there's a robot. There was a bird, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what kind of bird he was supposed to be. There's a wolf. Now the wolf is great. It is amazing. There's one, I think I knew who it was. I can't remember who I thought it was, which one it was. It is hard. But I could have pulled over there. 105 k's to Dorrigo. Sorry, yeah, to Armadale. So it's probably another hour. Be there about 10:30, I think. But I'm not going to video for the whole length. When I can, I'll pull over, and I'll pull over here. Pull over. Okay, I'm going to stop videoing now. If I feel like I've got something coming up, I will stop over and video it. But for now, I will say goodbye to my next video. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the little video. Till later. Hello again, everybody. I thought I will actually stop and get the camera going again. I have been through a place where there's been fire. I knew there'd been fire out here, and there was a warning sign saying that it could be held up because of fire, but where I come past, it was all black and charred, and all I could think of was the animals that would have probably have been killed in this fire. It is so dry out here. There's no grass. I've been driving along, and it's been like it's barren. There's no green grass, there's no green at all. It's just flat as a tack, and it's just like dry. It's like, I don't know, it's I've never seen it so dry, and I've never seen where there's been no grass like this, and it's just so, I can't think of, the only word I could think of was in a cathedral where it's quiet, and I don't know, it just seems, that's what it feels like. I mean, the grass is dead, there's no grass. Look at, it's brown, you probably can see up there. It is really sad, really. Maybe because they're not long out of winter, and they need rain out here desperately, and it's just so sad. I feel for the animals, I feel for the farmers who have got, well, there are creeks about, but I'll turn the camera around. I don't know if you can see how dry that is. My God, it's just like dirt. That's what it looks like. Just dirt. There is no grass at all. Now, how are these people feeding their cattle if they've got cattle out here? It is just so sad, you know. I was told that it would not be green. It's the worst time of the year, but I did not think it would be like this. I've never, as I said before, I've never seen a place where there's absolutely no grass in. Well, it's completely different to what we saw down near Dorrigo. It is mind-blowing. I just hope farmers are able to feed their animals. They got water for them. It is hard. Yet in Coffs, you don't get to see this. You don't really get to see the effects that the drought here in Australia at the moment is having on the Australian farmers. And I won't bring the government into it because they are ridiculous. I I'm about 30 k's out of Armidale. I think I've been through a little town I was supposed to go through, and I couldn't pronounce the town name. What have we got in here? St. Helena. Must be a little town or something. It is heartbreaking. You know, there's no grass. I don't know. The guy there taking photos. Another kangaroo on the road. I was told by the lady from the real estate when she was out on Thursday that not to travel between the dusk and dawn, because that is when the kangaroos are out. And I have seen maybe about 5 or 6 on the side of the road. I've actually the one on the road I had to drive around, and excuse me. It's 21 past 10. I got a text from the lady where I'm staying in Tamworth. She said just to text her when I'm coming, and she will meet me there, which is good. That way she can find my room. I'll just go in and see my room before I get in. Not quite sure. First of all, I'm going to Armidale, as you all know. I'm going there first. When I get to Armidale, when I sit down, I will transfer these videos and that over onto my thumb drive. Armidale's 30k, so I'm about 25-30 minutes away. I just want to put on, show you the devastation here. I've never been this far inland. I've never really to see this. It is just heartbreaking what is happening out here. And our Prime Minister, where's he? Overseas. He cares more about getting into space, but don't know why we need to go there for, than giving money to a certain person that will remain nameless, that he's, instead of in Australia, giving money to the farmers. We need it more than that. We don't want, why do we need to go to space? What sense is that? I cannot, there's another kangaroo. Why? Look after our own planet. Look after our own people. We don't need to go there, spending millions and millions of dollars to go somewhere where it's got nothing to do with us. I know this, but it's just ridiculous. Yeah, there are homes out here, so imagine. It is so dry. So very dry. Oh, there's a bit of green grass there. They might have had some rain. There is some green grass on the right. There's some greenage there. But on the left here, there's nothing. You know? They need a lot of rain out here. A lot of rain. But sometimes the rain just does not get over the mountain. So sad. I was thinking earlier, driving through a beautiful, nice place to live, and I see this and I thought, You know, when you're used to having green grass around you, when you're used to having water, they have probably out here they've probably got tank water, and they have to depend on rain. Then if they don't have any rain, they have to actually buy water and bring for themselves, really, is to drink, to wash, to cook. They've got to buy their water to bring it out, and it is crazy. I really do feel for these farmers. They have been... some farmers have had their property for generations. It's been passed down from one generation to the next. And there have been some people that just can't take it anymore, and they leave the farm, they leave it, they walk off it, or they get to the stage where the farmers, they suicide. They can't take it anymore. They can't supply for their family, provide for their family. They can't keep going on what is happening. This is what is happening. You know, it's hard. Road subject to flooding. Yeah, when? I would love to see it flood out here. Imagine it'd be so hot here in the summer. Just like in the winter, it'd be so cold. It does snow out here, Armidale, where we're going at the moment. I have heard it does snow. It gets very cold out here. One of the workers where I work, she's from out this way, and she said it does snow. We've got a lot of rocks around the place, which is probably not good for cattle. There's one shop I wanted to go to yesterday, but there was some traffic hold up at Tormina or what, so I just didn't get there. It was best and less. I just need to get some undies. It's best and less. There's no best and less at Armidale. I went onto their store and there's nowhere, so I'll have to wait till I get to Tamworth. But Armidale's 20 k's away. We've got some work ahead. I've got to stop, road work. I will stop you for a minute till we get going. Here I'm back. I'm in Armidale. I found a car park and I'm under shade, which I'm glad because it's so hot here. Even Armidale, there's no green grass. It's dead. And it is so sad. I'm not used to seeing it. As I said before, I'm definitely not used to seeing so much dead grass. One thing though, they won't have to mow. So what am I going to do here? I'm just going to have a look around Armidale. It is 10 to 11, so I've got 3 hours before I can actually get to my accommodation. So I'm just going to look around Armidale, see what's around. I'm going to take little Blossom with me because she's light to carry. Yeah, she's light I didn't want to bring the pram because I just brought Alexa to actually have one of my big babies with me, because if I wanted to hold something, the big ones are the ones to hold. I'm not quite sure how long I can park here. I'm glad everybody's parked here. I hope I can park here. There is shops over to my right, so I'm going to head over there. There's no breeze blowing here like there is at Dorrigo. So I'll show you. You all know Blossom. Little Blossom. My little Blossom. They've been all laying. I wanted to get out of this. I wanted to get a car park in the shade so that the car wouldn't get hot, because I've got my cereal and I'll leave my babies here. Yeah. One thing I brought, but I didn't I thought I might need it, was, the good old loop paper. When you're out driving and you need to stop. I didn't need to stop. I was right. So I might go now. I won't do anything around his area. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to have a look around the town. It's about an hour's drive, to an hour and a half drive to Tamworth from here. I'm just looking around the shop, see if there's something nice I could buy. I've got a home now for as long as I want to stay there. And I'm staying there until who knows what happens. Yeah, so I'll see you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I might do one when I'm on the way to, when I leave here on the way to Tamworth. I'll just see. Actually, I go that way. Yeah. So I haven't got lost yet. You follow the signs, you never get lost. So people, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next part. Bye. Well, hello everybody. I'm almost to Tamworth and I've seen a lookout sign. So I've come up to the lookout. Need the pit stop. How to find the pit stop. Now I'm going to take you to show the lookout. It is warm here today. Have to see what it is. See what temperature is. Very warm. 23 degrees. Considering it was 14 at Dorrigo, it is 23 degrees here at almost at Tamworth. It is a warm day. I've got to get a hat. I couldn't find my hat I had before, so I have to find a hat while I'm there. So, well, I'm going up to the lookout. I will show you when I get up there. See you up there. Well, okay, I'm up here. And, of course, they've got a platform, but probably about 100 stairs. And there's no way am I going to get up there. But I can still show you the lookout. I tell you, it is warm. As I said before, it's 23 degrees here. Oh, very warm. Oh my God. Look at those stairs. Not going up there. Not with my knees. Although, no, I'm not going to risk it. First I've got to get up there, then I got to get down. But still, I've got a good view from here. As I said, I'm about maybe half an hour out of Tamworth, which is probably, I don't know, 30k, 25, 30k. That's it. It's hot. When I went into, where did I go? When I was in Armidale, I went into the chemist. I was after some wipes for my phone, and I got some painkillers for my knees cheap. So I got a couple of those, and she said the why it's so dry is because of the drought. They definitely need rain here. Got to get a hat. That's what I'm going to got to get while I'm here. I couldn't find my other one. I knew the lookout was coming and I missed it. I had to go drive another couple of k's before I could turn around to come back. And it is hot heat. Oh, the big truck here looks like a guy working. He took his son on his run. Amazing how far that goes. 23 degrees in this time. I know we get 23 at home at the moment at Coffs, but it doesn't seem as hot as this. This is a dry heat. At least at Coffs we got the sea breeze coming off and it helps, but here there's nothing. I could never live this far inland. Maybe I could, it depends on why I moved, but you know, it is so hot here. I'll walk around and see how much I can do. When I went down to the loo, you got to walk down a hill, and I nearly slipped. I thought, shit, that would be nice. I would have broken something probably. At least I have never broken anything yet. Touch wood. Knocks off on the head. They've got little picnic tables. I can't pronounce the name of this lookout, but they've got toilets. Went to the toilet, there's a window with nothing in it, and you can see straight out and someone can see straight in. I had just got off the loo and this guy come. Oh, females! I said, yeah, females. Males on the other side. What can I do? Looks like they had fires here, but at the moment with the weather is, there'd be no fires allowed. It's so dry. What's up here? I might text a lady when I leave once I find the name of this lookout. I can't go too far, can I? Flies galore. I thought I might go walk around that, but I can't. Nowhere to go from here, and I don't know if I should risk going up there. I know if I go up there I will regret it, because then I've got to come down. I know there's no one here, but still. What have we got here? I just don't want to slip. At least I got my phone. I won't work very far. The road's just down there, I think. Down that way. Yeah, the road's down there, I think. I've seen cars there before when I was up there. There's no animals about. Because it's so hot, dry. And I do pray that they get rain soon. Because it is shocking. They're on a level 5 water restrictions, which is very bad. I've got these little stairs. Even these are bad. My knees. So there's no way I'm not going up them stairs. No way. Would be nice if I was 30 years younger. But no, there's like them stairs, but just a lot more of them. Look at that. Bugger that for a joke. Oh, we can get a better view up here. Yeah, I got the camera facing the right way. Yeah, it's a better view. A lot of rocks around. It's because it's so sunny and that I cannot see any of what's going on in the viewfinder on the camera. So, oh, this is nice here. There's a nice breeze blowing. That's the road that will lead me to Tamworth. And I thought from Armadale to Tamworth, I thought there'd be like little towns. You go through little towns. Yeah, right. I went through one little town, Uralla, which is one of the staff members that, I think I mentioned before, one of the staff members where I volunteer, she actually lived out here. And her father still does, and she comes to had to visit him. It's too cold. Oh, I was awake at 6 o'clock this morning. Isn't it nice? Well, the breeze is gone. It lasted for a little while. So hot. Oh. Yeah, I love looking at views, but I think there's some more around Tamworth, so closer. So I've got the next 3 full days to have a look around. Yeah, so everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see if there's anything else coming into Tamworth. I'll have a look. I might do a video coming into Tamworth, and yeah, and this will be one long video. Okay, I'll see you in the next video if I do one. Bye.